The situation at Better.com is apparently getting a lot worse. For those who don't know, Better.com is an online mortgage lending company that went viral last year after laying off 900 employees over a Zoom call 2 weeks before Christmas.
The last time I did it, I cried.
And this is after their CEO, Vishal Garg, got a $25 million bonus, and the company got a $750 million investment from SoftBank. Paying yourself $20 million or $25 million and then laying off 900 employees is already really not a good look. But then to do it over a Zoom call just makes no sense. I think this just demonstrates a complete lack of empathy. I mean, some of these employees have apparently moved in order to work for this company, and to not even receive a personal phone call is just so disrespectful. And I think it says a lot about the leadership at the top of this company. Do people only do things if there's a financial incentive tied to them? As I was browsing LinkedIn yesterday, I found out that they laid off another 3,000 people, about a third of their workforce in the US and India. And apparently they made another mistake. Some of the employees found out about their termination when their severance payment was deposited in their payroll app a day early. I didn't find out through our payroll system, my bank account showing a severance check, or a phone call from HR. My computer just shut down in the middle of me responding to one of my clients. Oof. I've been part of layoffs before. Similar to the previous layoff, I understand that Better needed to do this to survive. What I don't understand is how executives could allow it to be done so poorly twice. You'd think they'd learn after going viral the first time for laying people off. They're always in the news for how they lay people off. To be honest, I was a little bit confused as to why they're laying off a third of their workforce in the middle of one of the hottest housing markets. And they are in the mortgage lending business. According to an internal email that was sent out by management after the layoffs, they blamed the rising interest rates that, of course, led to a drop in mortgages. I'm not one of the executives at this company, but to have to lay off 4,000 people, clearly they've made lots of mistakes over hiring and overspending. I've also worked at startups and companies that have gone through rounds and rounds of layoffs. Every single time it was because we spent money on things that weren't truly essential. We overhired too many people, and at the same time we lost sight of profitability. According to this article I found on Business Insider, the CEO of Better.com says that he hoped to grow Better real estate 10 to 100 times, telling workers to expect stricter deadlines and more attentive management. I mean, yeah, this just sounds like every other startup. They overhired, they thought that they could dominate the market, and they started losing sight of profitability. They started bleeding cash as soon as the interest rates rose. There has been no communication to employees informing them if they were being let go or if they were safe. So many of us were left wondering until our equipment and access was being disabled. You thought that last Better layoff was bad, this time it's worse. I'm very disappointed with the higher-ups of this company who managed to botch yet another layoff. I thought very highly of this company when I started, but now I'm disgusted with the people running it. I genuinely wonder what the thought process behind this decision was. Why boot them off their devices before reaching out to them and letting them know that they've been let go? I wonder if it's an IT security issue where companies are concerned that employees that have just been terminated might steal or destroy data. I'm not sure, but if you work in IT security, know the answer to this question, comment down below. Today I found out via my banking app that I was laid off from Better. I would say that I'm shocked, but I am more heartbroken than anything else. I moved as a single mother to a new city for this opportunity all on my own. By the way, this was done on International Women's Day. I spent countless hours preparing and studying mortgage knowledge to advance my skills to be treated as if I didn't matter. It honestly sounds like you really did not matter to the company. The company does not care about its employees. I understand layoffs happen. What I don't understand is how the company communicated the news, or the lack thereof, I suppose. This is what's so disturbing about mass layoffs like these. It's the people at the top making these mistakes, but they're still walking away with a $25 million bonus, while single mothers that move cities to work for these companies are the ones getting hurt. It's as if executives only see employee wages as line items that eat into their bottom line. And what they don't really see is the real human impact of startup excess. The overhiring, the overspending, the growth at all mentality that crashes down into people losing their livelihood. This is exactly what happened at WeWork. And speaking of WeWork, the primary investor at Better.com also invested in WeWork. And we all know what happened there. SoftBank really has a pattern of investing in controversial CEOs. That looks like it's another big fat L for SoftBank. By the way, Better.com still has over 50 open positions listed on their site as of right now. If you're still interested, let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. If you're interested in hearing more about it, Joshua Fluke did a bunch of videos on Better.com, so go check it out, and I will see you guys later. Bye!